Okay, right. Hey guys, welcome. Here we are. It is week number 35 of First Play Wednesdays. So, we got two games for you today. Have a guess what the first one is. I'm sure you can't guess by the background. I'm going to try and keep doing that for you guys. I'll just change my desktop to something applicable towards the game. It probably won't always work, but yeah, we'll try and do something applicable. Alright, so let's just check out what this game looks like on Steam. In the meantime as well though guys, what I've decided, because I've now started recording these First Play Wednesdays so that you guys can watch them later on. They'll always be released on a Wednesday, but I am pre-recording them, mainly because of internet issues. But all the time whilst I'm doing this, I do keep seeing things, so occasionally I'll do a game because it's on sale on Steam or something like that. So that is the case coming up quite soon. I'll be doing, well, there it is. As you can see, Life is Strange is up on the store page, up for sale at the moment. Episodes 1 to 5, £4, and the Before the Storm, which was released last year, is $6.99, or you can get the both packages with the DLC for I think it was $10.99. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitter at DJ Chatters, because if you follow me on Twitter, I will post this stuff on there when I see them. That way you guys can see what's on offer and stuff as it happens, and you'll be able to go and get it if you want it. If I see them and I've played them, I will mention what I think of it. If I haven't played it, obviously I can't do that. But yeah. Alright, so
there's nothing that could have possibly.
Dad, stop. Last night.
I'm not going to play through too much of this, but yeah, basically this looks like a story mode type game. I'm not necessarily that excited about it, to be fair.
And I knew why we're still alive.
But there we go. We're going to do it. So Banner Saga, and as you can see, the backdrop has changed. We're going to try and get to the Banner Saga 2 in this episode as well. So I guess we just push on and let's get on with it. Hopefully there's no updates pending. I didn't check that beforehand. Maybe I should have done. Okay, looks good for Banner Saga. I apologise for the green screen behind me. I've worked quite hard today to try and make sure that the constant light changing outside. We need to get curtains, because the constant light changing outside is changing the opacity. Alright, so yes, the sound is quite loud, so let's get that done first. See how easy this is to find. Could just do that. I don't want to just turn it off though. I want to turn the sound down. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it. Ready? I can't. We're gonna have to do it this way, aren't we? Volume mixer, Banner Saga. How about there? That sounds a bit more reasonable. Let's leave it there. That was better for small. Okay. Right, so it says gamepad. No controller connected. What's that on about? The controller is connected. There it is. Alright, so yeah, I think everybody knows, but as you see, I'm on Xbox 360 controller. It's not really an Xbox, it's a fake one, but it works. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. We can use this. Oh look, there's even adverts. Let's just go new game. Let's just see what this is about. Story Changes based on the choices you make. You'll occasionally switch between lead characters, witnessing the story unfold from different perspectives. The gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only one thing has stopped. The sun. What the like, really? How the hell do you start off a freaking... Great, my arm's back there, the green screen works. If I
It has been several long months on the road.
Oh damn it, I didn't do it with a Chinese accent.
Snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the wild human border.
Are we able to skip through that? Yep. Press B. Skip. I probably will skip through a lot of this. Alright, so you've arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. Use the right stick to pan around. Press the right stick. Press the right stick button. Ah, and okay. So push it in. Do that to zoom. Okay. These portraits show the order of initiative, taking turns from left to right. Your allies are blue, the enemy is red. It's your turn to act. Okay. Movement happens before action. Shows shield banger that's active. Blue tiles show where he can move. One ally attack while humans fill a single tile. This can have a huge impact on the strategy. So, like that. Okay. Enemy tile. Use the left stick to select the attack icon and press A. Okay. Alright, so there. Choose to either attack to his strength or break his armor. The numbers beneath each icon show the damage you will do to them. Okay. Strength counts as both health and damage. A loss of 2 strength means you will now do 2 less damage. If strength falls to 0, the character falls in battle. Armor blocks strength damage but can be reduced by break attack. By breaking armor, you open them up to take more damage in the future. 5 strength for strength attack will kill him. So we do that. Okay. Oh, and then you get to He's down. Each time you make a kill, your renown grows, which is used to later improve your characters. After taking an action, your enemy turn ends. Next up is the enemy. Turns always alternate, even if you're outnumbered. Now it's your Warhog's turn. He appears to be out of range of these enemies, but all characters can use willpower to boost their actions. By moving on gold tiles, a unit can move further, cost of 1 willpower. Red have to be in range. Move your Warhog. Okay. Standard attacks only affect a single, but Warhog has a special ability. It gives him a unique advantage. Used to activate the purple ability icon. La 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 la. Only one. Players into pillage mode. Each character moves in order and there are no more guaranteed turns. Check the initiative to see how the order has changed. Your allies now get to move twice in a row. Does not move on. The hell? And the green screen is just completely like gone see-through. He can. Your shield bang won't be able to finish the job with a normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost. Okay, so do we just select it? What are we meant to do right now? Oh, okay, you press that to add willpower. Okay. I'd have been happy not killing him straight away then.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the threats arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another.
I'm
now
recording this the day after the England game. We won.
We war against
I wouldn't have
ourselves.
wanted this if
This
we didn't
chieftain
win.
meant to kill me, and he's not the first.
Okay, right. I wasn't really paying attention to that anyway. So only the sun has stopped, which it seems a stupid statement. Yeah, I mean, do they even realise what would happen if the sun stopped? He cuts to the chase. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm glad people cut to the chase. That's good. Now, what do you want? Giving us a hand. I'm gonna be selecting random choices here, I know it. Oh. I'm gonna try and read through it a bit quickly. Pause it if you want to read through them a little bit harder. Sounds funny. Better than an eggplant. And looking, their wounds are probably don't really understand what that was all about. I heard Mead House mentioned. Wide-eyed drunk scaflings find their own scalfings, find their own weapons, turntables, mead steins in the process. Oh, apologies for that, I just plugged my phone in. Not even anything interesting. Okay, so we go into battle. Problem is, it's his turn, and he can't get within striking range of anything. I just move him to there. Got it. I don't know what that does. Soon find out. what about the move? Really won't let me move right next to it. Don't know what it does. Oh, okay. Okay. That's handy. Can't attack anyone. No, I don't want to use that. End turn. Alright, so, seeing as there's somebody out on the other guys over here, let's bring him to here. Then, we'll attack. Oh, really? Oops. Maybe we'll have to stonewall him. Does that use any of them? I want to go to the... This way. Alright, so he shouldn't have to move. I should have put the extra bit into that actually. He's in a bit of trouble here. Let's use Tempest. Come on. I thought I'd get the guy in front as well. Oh, right, it's my guy next. Okay. Wow, that's got rid of that guy anyway. Hasn't it? Oh, that was meant to be 3. That's not a lot of good, is it, really? I have to get around here. Do that. Yeah. Now, can I just straight away use the Tempest again? Wow. move to there. I reckon we will, you know. So he's in pillage mode, but okay, we can't move anywhere. No, we're useful anyway. We just want to move one square. One square. Why would it not let us do that with the... Maybe mouse is a little bit better for this. Okay, what are we doing now? Guess dogs, seeing as I was the only thing available. Just because I want to go against the grain of what it's already telling you to do, just go to the other one. Okay. So, what now? Great Hall, I guess. I don't know what we're ready for, but we're ready for something apparently. Just told him we're ready. At least this is a little bit more interactive than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. So by the looks of it, the one that we killed actually does die, doesn't come back. Oh, I don't know. I thought that was him, Vognor. This is the one it said you toast to. Okay, so that just allows you to sort of find out bits and bobs about what there is around the map. I at least feel as though this, because it does, you can see in the narration that there is some changes based upon the choices that you have made, so you'd have to see what those changes are to know whether it was really worth you going through it or not. should we pick? He looks big and mean. We'll promote him, yeah. 5 renown, yeah, confirm. Okay, so you can do each bit in turn. Oh, we have no points available now. Okay, right, so we're then I guess you've got training stuff. Ah, okay, so you can rearrange the turn order. Okay. And then you get practice battles. Okay. Oh, actually against people, not sandbags. Don't know why I thought it'd be against sandbags. Just did. Alright, so ready up. Yeah. I'm hard enough and their friends will feed it. They certainly will. Oh, they're already gone. Let's bring him there as a first sort of defender, if you like. Can't impale anybody. Just end this turn. Wow, that was a big hit. Can't use that either. Nope, can't use that. I mean, to be fair to him, he's holding up really well. Naught. Why are we going to produce naught damage? Hold on one sec. Okay, so, where are we now? We go there. Like, what? Why are we delivering so low attacks? I'll get rid of half of it. Yeah, so we'll not use any. Oh, okay, that was an interesting change of plan. If we move him to here. Can you do it to your own? You actually take some friendly fire. What? What's that one? I believe that was quite good last time. Wow. Simple, isn't it, really? I believe that was the wrong one. It's much easier to determine your position with the mouse than it is with the controller. The controller's daft. Frankie's being a bit audible tonight, unusually. Don't know if you can hear him. I certainly can. Okay, so alright, okay, so we've played like half an hour of this.
Even the name means bad weather.
We're going to switch over. Now, one of the biggest things is, I want to see what the difference between the Banner Saga 1 and 2 is.
From
now,
strand with
I kind of get the point that obviously...
Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
The storyline isn't necessarily going to be completely relevant. We haven't played all the way through this, and as far as I would guess, on a storyline based game you would have to play through. So I said earlier about we are going to be doing Life is Strange. Yes, we are, but when we do Life is Strange, I will start at episode 1. I'll work my way through. Maybe I will just do the beginning bit of it. Sort of Life is Strange is something that I kind of want to do as a full-on storyline. I want to work through it, so maybe we'll start doing it as a first play, and then we'll continue it with other videos later on, and I'll just record bits and bobs and I can play through all of it. You guys let me know if that's what you want me to do with that. With the Banner Saga, do you want to see more of it? Let me know. Comment below if you want me to do more of it. If not, then just say you don't want to see more of it. So, the Banner Saga 2, as we do this is going to be a bit kind of like, we're just going to play it and see what the differences between the two are. See what differences they made to the controls, the graphics, the style. And we'll see if it looks as though they've improved upon it, because I would feel as though that they should do. But I'm not entirely convinced that they have done by looking at the bits at the start. And turn the volume down straight away. So, well, there's a recap. Oh, okay. So let's not do that at the moment. Alright, so we turn the volume down. Right, so we got the Banner Saga 2. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, both of these games are £14.99 each. That's not cheap for Steam games, to be fair. Okay, so this one we've got resume, load, standard, options. Exactly the same option screen, literally identical to the last one, which I kind of expected, which is why I closed the... made the sound volume a lot lower beforehand. I'm glad I did, because the volume it's getting to already is close to too much. Alright, let's watch the recap and let's see if watching the recap means that you don't have to play the first game.
When the sun stopped in the sky, life continued as normal. Then the stone-armored dredge reappeared, ancient foes from the far northern reaches, and the world was thrown into chaos. Giant Varl defenders were slaughtered, their strongholds destroyed. now Hakon is the Varl king and protects who is left of his race. Rook, a humble hunter and father of Alette, found himself leading frightened clansmen towards safety. His caravan crossed paths with Juno and Eyvind, two of the mysterious spellweavers known as Menders, who know something about the massive, mountain-breaking serpent on the loose. In Borsgard, a town under the protection of the mercenary leader Bolverk, both Varl and human stood against a dredge general, the immortal Sunder, known as Bellower. Juno devised a way to stop Bellower, but it cost the life of one held dear. The saga continues.
So what did that exactly? It didn't really explain much. Alright, let's just go to new game. Let's have a look. Okay, so at least with this one you can choose a hero. Let's choose the female this time. Let's just see. She's got, I like archery. She's got bow and arrow.
Tíminn líður áfram, eins og straumþung á sem fleytir okkur áfram. Time continues washing over us, moment after moment, like waves on a coast. Some more fierce, more violent than others. So few of my kind, the giant war, remain alive. Even so, I find myself wondering if humans, while able to bear children, suffer more for the loss of loved ones. Several weeks have passed since we slew the Sunder known as Bellower, but the chaos of the world...
I think we skipped through it. We want to get to the point of the storyline again. So let's see whether the gameplay's any different, whether there's any changes. Graphically, it looks a little bit sharper actually. Move away from the glowing rocks. This one's mine. Alright, so they changed the gameplay slightly by the looks of it. See how much they changed it by. But they won't have done. When it actually gets into the gameplay, it'll still be the blocks. Okay, so same tutorials, exact same controls on the tutorial. Seems sensible. The controls seem the same. The order stuff is exactly the same, and the blocks are in the same as well. It's literally exactly the same. They have changed nothing apart from maybe made the graphics slightly better. I haven't been reading the text as much because obviously we've read it before and it started off being exactly the same. And see, it's like it's not changing anything. Oh, okay, so this one. Looks like although it won't with normal attack, but willpower can be used to boost. Okay, so I don't know. Like, it's the same. It's the same, exact same thing, same styles, same. I feel as though I'm just selecting these at random now, by the way, because like I know that we're just gonna skip out of it again in a minute anyway. We'll I'm not even sure we'll give this 10. I want to give it like at least 10-15 minutes. But I'm not sure we can. I do like the way that they did those bits in the lead up. They kind of did them as a, not necessarily a prologue, but the title scripts. When you watch a film and you see they set the scene and then they give you the title, I like that little bit of putting in the Banner Saga in there and kind of going, oh, here we go, this is the game you're playing, in case you didn't already know. Green screen's really going fucking haywire. And alright, so yeah, I kind of like that. I don't know what's happening right now though. It seems to have. Okay, it's loading. You don't see it, but it said loading. As I said, I don't know what's happening. So we get to the. It's just a different. The developers worked really hard on making the next game, didn't they? This has changed slightly, I think, but we didn't pay too much attention to these bits earlier on. I'm kind of not interested in these bits. So you've got rest. So all you got is rest to market. I'm guessing we're meant to. You can see how the fact that I did this on on another game I did before where I get bored of these transcript stuffs, and I get the point. If you're gonna play them, then you're gonna play the storyline. If you're into these sorts of games, then you're gonna do that. I don't actually know what we just did. It appeared as though we agreed to help somebody out and then said, "Oh, we're going anyway." I'm a little bit really confused with what's going on with my wine bottle. I don't know, let me... Or wine glass. Just see if I can get the camera here for this. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's all the drips coming down from the last time I've had some wine. And every time it touches the wine, those drips touch the wine, they bounce back up. I don't know whether you could. I don't know whether that's showing right on the cam or not, but freaking I worked so hard arranging the room to get rid of this sort of thing, and the sun moves and makes it worse. So yeah, thank you, son. Okay, so Moral declined with that choice. So again, it's telling us how to use the map. Gives you a little bit more actually than it did before. And the map, I don't know whether it necessarily seems bigger, but it teaches you more about it straight away, I guess. The cardinal directions, which is not northeast, south, and west. It is. I don't know. I don't know how to read the. I guess it's meant to be Nordic language. But it's meant to be north. Guessing that Ostuk. Svan. That's blatantly Vestva. Let's have a go at this one again. Check that. Is it meant to be similar to Krillic? I know I can't remember my Krillic at all. So yeah. Yeah, so it'd be like Ruster. It's meant to roll your R's. Ruster. Anyway. Must rest in camp to maintain morale. Okay. Oh, so we have to do that. Okay, so this bit, I don't know, I didn't notice these controls earlier, so maybe that has changed slightly. There's quite a lot. There's quite a lot in terms of what you can do. It's alright. So I was expecting a straightforward storyline game that. I was expecting a straightforward storyline game that you just answered a few questions and bang, there you go. That's not been the case. Done on that? Yeah, that hasn't been the case. There is more to it. It's a bit more strategy-wise than I was expecting it to be. Which is good. They've done well. However, for me, is it worth paying £14.99 per game? Is it worth buying one then buying the other? Probably not. Not by the looks of it. Like, in all honesty, to me, one is awful. The other one is slightly better. Slightly better only because of the slightly more instruction. Otherwise, they're exactly the same game with just a different storyline. Yeah, it feels like a DLC. The second one feels like a DLC rather than a whole new game because it's exactly the same, just a different storyline. It's an extension. It's not secondary. It's not improvement. It's not. So, yes, unfortunately, for me, the Banner Saga, I would say, is not worth it, especially not at the price that you are paying for it. If you guys want me to do a playthrough, then yeah, comment down below on the video, and sure enough, I will do a playthrough. We'll spend more time. We'll actually look at the options. Maybe we'll do an option, maybe switch back, let's see how much it changes. Do you want to see that? I don't know. Well, if you want to see something more on this game, comment in the description down below. If you don't, then comment that you don't as well. Always comment on the videos, guys, because, yeah, comments. Since I've not been doing live streams, I'm not really, because we were getting comments during live streams and that was great, but we're not really getting comments whilst we're sending out pre-recorded videos. And I'd like the comments. I'd like to be barraged by notifications on my phone from comments from you guys. So yeah, make sure you do that. And follow me on Twitter, because like I say, I'm gonna try and post some more stuff that I'm doing. If you're following me already, you will have seen the post go out about Life is Strange that I talked about earlier. And I'll probably tweet again in a minute to say about what I'm doing now. So follow me on Twitter. I'll try and tweet more on Twitter about what I'm doing and let you guys know what's coming up and all of that sort of jazz. So yeah, anyway. So this has been Firstplay Wednesdays number 35. I'm going to try and catch up on a few weeks, so I'm going to record more stuff now. But I'm not going to do it in this one. Obviously, I'm going to close this video off. But if you're watching the videos constantly and you see the fact that I'm wearing the same stuff, the green screen's behaving the same way, the light is still the same right here, but maybe shifted a little bit, you know why. And yeah, the reason I'm going to be doing that is because I've also got other stuff to edit, and finding the time to do that is difficult. So I kind of figure that because I'm recording for a little bit less time on some games, if they're awful, for example, and I no doubt it will already be out by now, by the time this video goes live, I'm guessing. On Sunday we had a Rocket League event, and it was great fun. It was crazy. It was the first one we did in NGG. The reason I'm recording a few is so that I can spend the time that I'd be spending recording these actually editing that to go up on the channel as well. So yeah, we're trying to do things in a way that will give more contact for you guys. Comment on everything, please. Even if it's just, I don't want to watch this. Please comment. Please follow us. Please comment. And yeah, just get involved, guys. Like, I want your involvement. I want you guys to let me know exactly what you want on the channel. Anyway, that has been Firstplay Wednesdays number 35. You've seen the Banner Saga and the Banner Saga 2. Make up your own minds. Personally, I wouldn't pay £15 for either of those games, let alone £15 each for both of them. But yeah, you make up your own minds, decide whether you want them or not, and that's it. We shall see you next week, and like I say, get involved with us on social media. I'll always try and respond as much as I can to everything I can possibly respond to. In the meantime, have a good day. Have a good week, I guess, because yeah, good week. Next video will be next week.